All right, guys, we're at another subscriber's house. It is a beautiful one at that. Their landscaping is absolutely stunning, and their lawn looks pretty good too. But they reached out to me because they said that they had something creeping around in their grass, and they were asking me what this stuff is and how do I get rid of it. So I decided to drive out to Shelby Township and see what's going on. So let's take a look. So what we have here is quack grass. This stuff can spread like wildfire. It's a lime green color. It's a real eyesore. It's a nuisance grass. And the only way to get rid of it is with a non-selective herbicide. So what we're gonna be using here is Glaciate by Liquid Harvest and using blue marking dye to make sure that we don't kill off anything that we don't want to. So we did that already, and this is our results. Now this is very simple, guys. It's a little elbow grease. All we gotta do here is take the cultivator or the garden weasel, and we are going to cultivate the area. We gotta turn up the dirt, kind of scratch the surface. We're gonna do a serious scratch here and try and remove some of this dead grass. So we want good seed to soil contact. So we're gonna churn this up really good. Make sure we get all around the fire hydrant and all along the cement here. We don't want any compacted dirt because I want the seed to get in there. So after we are all set with this, now I'm going to take the metal garden rake and try to remove some of this debris out of there because I don't want it blocking any of the seed touching the soil. We need seed on soil contact. I cannot stress that enough. So now that we get rid of all of this dead grass, which isn't very much, and it's okay that there's some left because it's gonna end up growing out. Now we're gonna put down our seed. I am not weighing this out. I'm just sprinkling it on by hand, and we are using a shade savant by Barenbrug. This is to germinate really fast, and this matches their lawn to the best of my ability with my eye because this kind of looks like my old backyard. So we're just sprinkling this all on, and now it's time to spray. So now we got the basics done. Got out old grass. We got a nice clean seed bed. Put the seed down. Now what I like to do is on the seed and this existing soil, I like to spray down the product now. So the root booster and the Propiconazole are gonna go down. Now I got the wind. If we take a look here, wind is coming across this way. So what I'm going to do is, so I don't spray myself, I'm going to start from here and just put a little coating on here. The root booster helps inoculate the seed, and so does the Propiconazole. And once again, just for a parts list here is I'm using the 1 gallon Petra sprayer. I'm using Turf Titan root booster and Liquid Harvest Propiconazole. And I am just putting a nice even coat on everything here to help jumpstart. And you know, if you watch my other video where I renovated, I did a kind of a partial renovation on another subscriber's lawn, this is what I used. I used these two products mainly to get the lawn jump started, and I go by, if it's not broken, don't fix it. So this will get us going. Okay, so now that we got that done, all we're gonna do now is I'm gonna take some of the topsoil, put it on top, opposed to using peat moss, which does help retain moisture. We're just gonna go with soil because we took some of it out. We're gonna put more back in. Plus it'll help protect it from the birds. This individual has trees here, so obviously we have birds, kind of protect the seed from the birds, but also get that good seed to soil contact. I don't have my roller here, but we don't need a roller for something this small. So, and I'm only gonna show you this part. There's no need to show you the strip. I can do that on my own, but this is the basics here on one, to get rid of quack grass because that stuff is just lethal. It can get all over the place. This is your basics. Kill it and start over. That's it, guys. So we have some rain in the forecast. Rain's gonna help push this down in there. It's really good to try and time this with the forecast. You know, otherwise we need to keep this moist. We're gonna water it early in the morning, and then we're gonna do it in the afternoon. And if you can, one more time, we're not soaking it. We don't want any runoff, but we're just gonna keep it moist a couple times a day. This is supposed to germinate really fast. This shade savant, this is Barenbrug, and we're gonna give this about a week. Should germinate, and then let's revisit it. All right, guys, here we are 2.5 weeks later, and we are looking pretty good. Check that out. So now we did this when it was really hot outside, and when you have bare spots like that, not everything's going to germinate. You're going to get washout. You know, a lot of times when you overseed, there's other grass that keeps the seed in place, and we're kind of on a slope here. So it's the grass seed has kind of ran off and went into the street, and it happens whenever it rains, but we got pretty good germination here on a bare spot. And as you can see up along the driveway, that has all filled in. But now we are at the overseeding time. So we're entering fall. We did this in the summer. Now the temperatures are cooling off. We're going to be able to just rake this surface. We're going to overseed, and then we're going to have a nice, beautiful lawn to match the subscribers' current lawn. So hopefully this helped you guys out. And, you know, whenever you have bare spots, you know, this is, you know, your basic way of doing it. And this is what to expect. You know, it's thinner looking, and then now we overseed, and then the lawn goes back. It's not a sprint, guys. It is a marathon. You're not going to get it full and how you want it on the first try. It's going to take a little bit, and you know, this is what, 2.5 weeks in. Give this about 2 months. At the end of fall, we're going to look perfect. So, all right, hopefully this helped you guys out. Hit that subscribe button, hit the thumbs up, give a comment, helps out my small channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.